close enough. That was close enough. I've done like 18 takes. Look, sometimes you can play a solo, but then when you try to play it on the spot for the camera, do I need a couple more days to practice this? Maybe. Do I know the notes well enough to be able to teach it to you? I do, okay? So let's just play the song and just get off my back about the stupid solo, because I've been trying to record this video for 45 minutes now, and we're just doing it. Peach Pit. The song is called Tommy's Party by the band Peach Pit. My name's Stuart. Welcome to the channel. This is going to be so much fun. I'm so excited. Are you guys excited? Let's learn the easy part first. Let's learn the chords, okay? I'm recording, right? Yeah, I am. Okay. The first thing we need to do is we need to play this G major bar chord. It's like a bar chord, but if you're not good at bar chords, that's fine. You can still get by with this. So standard tuning, no capo. Put your pointer finger on the 3rd fret of the top string. Put your ring finger on the 5th fret of the 2nd string from the top. Put your pinky on the 5th fret of the 3rd string from the top. Put your middle finger on the 4th fret of the 3rd string from the bottom. G major, guys. Now, ideally, well, you know what? Okay, so here's the deal. Probably you should take your pointer finger, smash down on all 6 strings like so. Make it into a full-on classic traditional bar chord. However, if you're not able to get those bottom 2 strings and this is fine, okay? What you're gonna do is you're gonna play the top string lightly twice. Just like that. Then you're gonna do a little gentle little strum, and you're just gonna play the top 4 strings. So we're going boom, boom, pow. A wackadoo, here we go, top string strum. A great job, guys. So after that, boom, boom, pow. After the strum, there are 2 beats of rest. So that means you go top string strum, rest, rest. You just don't play anything for those 2 beats. Then, immediately following those rests, you play down on the top string. Then you pluck up on the 3rd string from the bottom. Then up on the 3rd string from the top. Then down on the 2nd string from the top, then one more note, up on the 3rd string from the top again. So that was top string, 3rd from the bottom, 3rd from the top, 2nd from the top, 3rd from the top. Goes a little something like this, very slowly. A boom, boom, pow, rest, rest. Let's do that together, very slowly. 1, 2, here we go. A top string strum, rest, rest, That rhythm, that whole thing we just did with the pluck, pluck, strum, rest, rest, pluck, 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 pluck. Turn it into a chicken over here. Do they go pluck, buck? What sounds do chicken makes? Guys, what sounds do chicken makes? In the comments, leave the answer to that question. Oh, that's gonna be a good one. All right, well, I think this video has been really good so far, so you probably could go ahead and like and subscribe now, right? It's a good time. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you what we're gonna go to the next chord. Does that sound good? This is a G major chord. I think I said that. And then we're gonna go to a C sharp minor 7 flat 5. As far as I'm concerned, you do not need to remember what this chord is called. Put your pointer finger on the 4th fret of the 2nd string from the top. Ring finger, 5th fret, 3rd string from the top, middle finger, 4th fret, 3rd string from the bottom, and pinky, 5th fret on the 2nd string from the bottom. Guys, C sharp minor 7 flat 5, you're gonna do the same picking pattern. The only difference is every time that we played the top string on the G chord, we're now gonna play the 2nd string from the top. So that means we're going 2nd string from the top twice, strum the chord, then play 2nd from the top, 3rd from the bottom, 3rd from the top, 2nd from the top, and then back to 3rd from the top. Sounded like this. How are we doing so far? Should we practice the first 2 chords together? Then I have a very helpful little tip for you. Guys, we need to get through this part because the solo is going to take so long. 1, 2, 3, 4. A top string strum, rest, rest. Rest, rest. Great job. Now I told you I had a tip for you. I actually have 2 tips for you. One is the last pluck for each chord. When we're playing the 3rd string from the top, you are welcome to lift your fingers off and play the open string instead of playing the note wherever your fingers were. Does that make sense? So like, look. Right here, if on the G, if I'm going, Then on this last pluck, I'm actually gonna lift up my fingers and get ready for the next chord. So when I played that third string from the top, I was just playing the open string to give me a little bit of time to switch where my fingers were. Are you ready for the other tip? This one's not as good. Your middle finger gets to stay in the same spot for those two chords. It's like your little anchor pivot note. See, G major, switch into the C sharp minor 7/5/5, middle finger doesn't move. There we go. Now that you have these two tips, we should probably play these two chords one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, a boom, boom, fly, rest, rest. Great job. Now we go to a C major 7 chord, guys. Here's the great news about going from a C sharp minor 7 flat 5 to a C major 7. All you have to do is move your pointer finger back to the 3rd fret. All the other fingers stay exactly the same. This is our C major 7 chord. Do the exact same picking. Then we're gonna go to a B7 chord, guys. B7 is like this. Middle finger, 2nd fret on the 2nd string from the top. Pointer finger, 1st fret, 3rd string from the top. Ring finger, 2nd fret, 3rd string from the bottom. Traditionally, you'd also put your pinky down here on the 2nd fret of the bottom string, but we're not gonna do that for this song. Once we get to the B7 chord, we're gonna do a little something like this. So here's what's happening. On the B7 chord, I'm playing the 2nd string from the top twice. Then, on this same chord, I'm gonna strum down, up, down. Immediately after strumming down, up, down, I'm gonna slide my hands up 1, 2, 3 frets. So now middle finger's on 5, pointer's on 4, ring finger's on 5. I'm gonna strum up on that. So that's boom, boom, down, up, 2, 3, 4, a boom, boom, down, up, up. And then once I get up to there, I just strummed up. Then I'm gonna strum up, down, up, down, up. 1, 2, here we go. Up, boom, boom, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. One more time, guys. Boom, boom, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Sometimes when he plays this part, he'll play more kind of single notes. He'll go like that. All I'm doing there is I'm just playing 3rd from the bottom, 3rd from the top, 2nd from the top. Same rhythm, same exact rhythm, guys. Let's play these first like 4.5 chords all the way through. This chord, by the way, is a D7 chord. B7, D7. Just in case you were, I don't know, for the test or whatever. A 1, 2, from the top. Strum, rest, rest. Oh yeah. Then we start it over. This is exactly the same right here. 2nd chord, exactly the same. Everything's exactly the same until we get to here. Did you see what happened at the end there? So 1st chord, the G chord, exactly the same 2nd time through. The C sharp minor 7 flat 5, exactly the same. C major 7, exactly the same. But then we did not go to the B7 chord. We went straight to the D7 chord. So just a quick reminder, that was middle finger on 5 of the 2nd string from the top. Pointer finger on 4 of the 3rd from the top. Ring finger on 5 of the 3rd from the bottom. Guys, on the D7 chord, you're gonna do 2 tiny little strums down. Then you're gonna strum down, up, down. Then you're gonna come up immediately after that, but lift up your ring finger for this strum up. So it's down, 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 up without the ring finger. Then without the ring finger still, strum up, down, and then put your ring finger back and strum up, down, up. That was a lot of strums. Look. Down, 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 up, lift, up, down, back. Apparently taking your ring finger off is called lift. Putting it back onto the 5th fret is called back. So I said lift and back. Lift with your back, guys. A 1, 2, 3, 4, a down, 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 up, down, lift, up, down, back, up, down, up. Oh, and then you start the whole thing over again. Guys, we have just learned the chords for the entire song. This is the intro, but it's also the verse, it's also the chorus, it's also the ending. Sure, does he throw in little variations every once in a while? Yeah, it's always the same chords, but he might go Oh! Or something like that. Guys, I can't be bothered with that. We have so many notes we have to learn for the solo and all the lead guitar stuff. So let's just play the chords one time all the way through. All the way through all of it. And the first time and the second time is going to be so much fun. We're going to do a great job. 1, 2, and 1, 2. Here we go. How we doing? Doing so good. I'm really dreading the next part of this video. I kind of messed up the end of the thing there, but it doesn't even matter. That's the least of my worries right now. All right, I'm gonna have a quick bite of chia seed pudding, and then we're gonna start the solo. So first we have this bendy part. After the chords go on for 1,000,000 times, after the first verse or whatever, the lead guitar goes like this. 2, 3, 2, 3. All right, here we go. We're gonna learn it. You need to go all the way up to 15 on the second string from the bottom, and we're gonna bend the heck out of that 15. So here's what I recommend. Use your ring finger on the 15th fret, put your middle finger on the 14th fret of the same string, and put your pointer finger on 13 of the same string. So you have 3 fingers all lined up on the same string. They're all there just to help us bend the note. You're gonna play the string. You want to bend it up a full step. So that means you want this 15th fret to sound like it's the 17th fret. So look, here's 17, here's 15. I'm bending the 15 until it sounds like that 17th fret. I'm using all 3 of my fingers to push against the fingerboard and the string and push up, and it's a whole thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, bend. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, bend. Great. You're gonna hold it there for like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Yeah, 6 beats, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Then play it again while it's still bent. And then bring it back to its normal place. Straighten out the string. Play 12 on the second string from the bottom. Then go right back to 15. Play it and bend it back up. So here's what we just did. We did bend 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's do it together. 1, 2, here we go. And bend 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 12, 15. 2, 3, 4. Do it again. So you do that you do that a second time. I got another pick around here somewhere. Where'd it go? Okay, here it is. Got it. So the second time after you do that, bring it down and bend it back up. Then you're gonna go back to normal again and play the normal 15. So here's what we've got so far. We've got bend 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 15, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 15, the normal 15. Then we have to rest for 5 beats, guys. Here's what I do. I count 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. It makes sense. Here, repeat after me. Just count to yourself. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Great. Watch this. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Like that. That's why we practice counting 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. It was really helpful. Then you're going to play 15 on the second to bottom string again, slide it up to 17, and then play 15 on the bottom string. So that was... Then you count to 3, and then you're going to slide from 17 up to 19 on the second to bottom string, and then play 17 on the bottom string. Then count to 3 again, then slide from 19 up to 20, and then play 19 on the bottom string. That was a lot of notes, but I think you can do it. Let's play through this whole bendy, slidey part we just did. We're gonna do it nice and slow. I'm gonna do it along with you. It's gonna be fine. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. And bend. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bend. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bend. 15, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. It's going to take some practice. Look, instead of me playing it again, I'm going to recommend you just rewind the video and just play along a couple more times. I guess you don't rewind a YouTube video. You just go back in the video. Guys, I don't know. I'm just doing everything I can to make it so we don't have to do this next part. He does that whole bendy, slidey part 6 times in a row, guys. It's not exactly the same each time. We're not going to worry too much about the little variations because it's basically just the same thing, but I do need to tell you this. You know how we started that part by just playing 15 and bending it? He only does that the first time. Every other time you skip that and just go straight to this part. The little 15, 12, 15 part. So that means like when we finish up the first part, we're doing the slidey thing. And then watch this. See? I just did exactly what I told you I was going to do. I skipped the 15 part. Another thing I need to tell you is that at the very end of this thing, when he's getting ready for the big, fancy, crazy solo, it's a little bit different. He does the little... And then he does it again. And he plays 15, but then he goes like this. He plays 12 on the bottom 2 strings, and he goes like this. So that was just second to bottom, bottom, second to bottom. Then he reaches up to 15 on the bottom. So that was... Then get rid of 15, just play bottom string, second to bottom string with 12. So it's... And then you go all the way up to 17 on the bottom string and 19 on the second to bottom string. And strum those bottom 2 strings. So here's what that sounds like nice and slow, because I know that was pretty confusing. We go 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, let's do it. Whatever. You can also just skip all of that. Who cares? You can also play a different song if you want to. Are you ready for the big, stupid solo? It's really only one part that's just going to be so many notes. It's fun to... Okay, look, I'm going to stop complaining. If I complain one more time in this video, I have to put $10,000 in the swear jar. All right, here we go. I would like you to please put your middle finger on 19 of the bottom string, put your ring finger on 20 of the second to bottom string. Guys, you're going to play second to bottom string and then the bottom string. You're just going to go back and forth between those 2 notes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 times. You can count to 12 if you want. You can count to 4 3 times. I think that's what I do. I think I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But like I said, you can count to 12. So many different ways that you can keep track of 12 things happening. Let's just play that part. A 1 and 2, and here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm plucking down on the second string from the bottom, and I'm plucking up on the bottom string. After you do that all 12 times, you're going to go like this. You're going to strum down on both strings. Then you're going to move your fingers back so that your pointer finger's on 17 and your ring finger's on 19. You're going to strum up, down on that. Then slide back to 15 and 17. Play up, down. Then slide back up to 17 and 19 and play up, down. So that was like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Guys, I just had a coughing fit. It looks like I'm crying, but I'm not crying. So right after you play that thing 12 times, then we have to slide our fingers back. You're going to slide both fingers back 1 fret. So now ring fingers on 19 of the second to bottom string. but then you're actually gonna pull off your middle finger and put your pointer finger on the 17th fret of the bottom string. So we're sliding the ring finger and we're trying to kind of like fake a slide with your other two fingers, because you can't really slide from one finger to another finger. So we're gonna try to time it. So as you're sliding, you lift up the middle, put down your pointer. You can sort of make it sound like both fingers are sliding like this. That just sounded like one note. Whatever. I can't do it apparently. It's impossible. Then you're gonna strum up on the bottom two strings, then strum down, then slide backwards 2 frets with both of those fingers. So now ring finger slides back to 17, pointer finger slides back to 15, strum up, down on the bottom 2 strings, then slide both fingers back up 2 frets to 19 and 17. That whole slidey part sounds a little something like this. Okay, great. So what we should probably do now is start the horrible, terrible fast part. It's not that bad. I have to put $10,000 in the swear jar. Guys, you tricked me. You tricked me into doing that. All right, here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna go like this. All right, so if you don't know the E minor pentatonic scale, you're really gonna wanna know it to help with this, guys. Let me show you the E minor pentatonic really quick, okay? On the top string, play 12, then play 15. Then on the second string from the top, play 12, and then 14. Then on the next string, 12, then 14. On the next one, 12, and then 14. On the next one, 12, and then 15. And then on the bottom, play 12 and 15. So that was 12, 15, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 15, 12, 15. Can we do it backwards? So that means starting from 15 on the bottom, it's gonna be 15, 12, 15, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 15, 12. One final E minor pentatonic exercise before we actually learn the solo. If you already know E minor pentatonic, then great, you can skip this part, but it's already almost over, so whatever, just watch it. Who cares? Maybe I'll say something funny, maybe I'll have to put another $10 million in the swear jar. Guys, it's just, if you don't know it, practice just going up and down the scale for a little bit. It's gonna make learning the actual fast solo thing so much easier. All right, here we go. We're gonna do it kind of fast. Starting from here, we're gonna go all the way down to here, and then we're gonna reverse and go back. 1, 2, here we go. Great. I think ultimately that was a waste of time. Let's begin the actual thing now, guys. Your pointer finger is gonna smash down on 15 of the bottom 2 strings. You're gonna play the second string from the bottom, then play the bottom string. I'm plucking down and then up. Then go back to the second string from the bottom, but immediately after you play it, hammer on to 17 with your ring finger on that second to bottom string. Then you're gonna get your ring finger out of there and pluck up on the bottom string again. So that was boom, ga, booka, da. 1, 2, 3, here we go. Boom, ga, booka, da. 1, 2, 3, one more time. Boom, ga, booka, da. Okay, immediately following that, you're gonna put your ring finger on 17 of the second to bottom string again, play that second to bottom string again, and then you're gonna pull off to 15. So that was 1, 2, 3. Then with your middle finger, play 16 on the third string from the bottom. And then you're going to abandon your post completely, play 14 on the third string from the bottom with your pointer finger, and then hammer on to 16. So here's what we've got. We've got boom, ga, bucka, da, bucka, da, doo, da. 1, 2, 3, here we go. Boom, ga, bucka, da, bucka, da, boo, da. Oh, you're doing so well. After that, what happens? Then with your middle finger, play 15 on the second to bottom string, then go back to 16 on the third string from the bottom, play it, and then pull off to 14, where hopefully your pointer finger is still on 14 from before. That was a lot, guys. That was a lot. Here's what it is. It was 15, hammer, pull off, 16, hammer, 15, 16, pull off to 14. Really slowly. Play it with me so slowly it makes you literally go slow. 1, 2, 3, that's too fast. Bucka, 16, hammer, 15, pull off. Great. Then, with your pointer finger, go back to 12 on the third string from the bottom. Okay, then play that 12 again and hammer on to 14. So that last little bit there was... Okay, let's learn a few more notes, and then we're going to play it from the beginning of this thing again. So we just played 12 on the third string from the bottom, hammered on to 14. Then you're going to play 12 on the second string from the bottom. So my pointer finger is just smashing down on 12 of both of those strings, so I can go... See how my pointer finger's not moving at all? Then go back to 14 on the third string from the bottom, play it, and pull off to 12. So that was... Okay, we're doing okay. Then with your ring finger, play 14 on the third string from the top. Then play 12 on the third string from the top. Hammer on to 14. And then play 12 on the third string from the bottom. Guys, we're going to play it back from the 15-15 again. Back from the very beginning of this fast part. Nice and slow. Here we go. And boom. Ba-da-ga-ga. Was that right? I think something went wrong. I don't want to lose another $10,000. The joke's on you. All the swear jar money goes to me. So I'm actually making money, guys. I've made like $30,000 this video. 1, 2, what am I counting off? I always do that. I just start counting off. I don't even know what we're doing. Okay, so we just did this. We were on the 12th fret of the third string from the top and went. Then, after that, 12, hammer on to 14, and then 12 on the third string from the bottom. You're gonna go back to 14 on the third string from the top, play it, and then pull off to 12. So that was... Then you're gonna play 14 on the second string from the top. Then play 12 on the second string from the top. Hammer on to 14. Then go to 12 on the third string from the top. I know that's a lot of numbers and strings I'm telling you. It is confusing, but also you may have noticed there's kind of a pattern. We're going like... Did you kind of get that pattern there? We're almost home free, guys. We just played 12 on the third string from the top, then go back to 14 on the second string from the top, play it, and then pull off to 12, then play 15 on the top string, then play 12 on the top string, and hammer on to 15. Let's play it from the beginning all the way up till that point. Nice and slow, as always. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Boom, ba, ba, ga, ba, ba, ga, ba, do, da, ba. All right, guys, we're so close to being done with this part. Right after that, hammer on to 15. Then on the second string from the top, play 12 and hammer on to 14. Then on the next string, play 12 and hammer on to 14. Then on the next string, we're gonna play 12, but you're not gonna hammer on to 14. What you're gonna do is you're gonna slow down here. We're gonna play the 12. We kind of hold that note out a little bit longer, then just play 14 like normal. Then go to the next string and play 12. Play that note like normal, then reach up to 15, play that note like normal, then slide up to 17 on the second to bottom string, and then play that 17 again. So that last part was... See how we slowed down right there? All right, let's play it from the beginning. No. Yes. We're gonna play it from the very beginning of that part really slowly, then we'll try it a tiny bit faster, and then we'll finish up this really fun video. 1, 2, 3, here we go. Then, right, okay, so that was great. Then we're gonna go right back up to 20 and 19 and do our whole, remember that thing again? Okay, we're gonna do that 12 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We do our slidey thing again. It feels like ages ago we did this. And then we go like this. We do another fast part, but this one's not nearly as long. It goes like this. It goes like this. It goes. All right, let's do it. Push down on 15 to the bottom 2 strings with your pointer finger again. Play the bottom string first. Then play second from the bottom. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna play 17 on the bottom string, play it, then pull off to 15, then play 15 on the second string from the bottom, then play 17 on the second string from the bottom, and then pull off to 15. So that was like this. Then with your middle finger, play 16 on the third string from the bottom, then on that third string from the bottom, play 14, hammer up to 15, no, hammer on to 16, and then play 15 on the second to bottom string. That was so dumb. Look at this. So close. We're so close. Then you play 15 on the bottom string, 17 second string from the bottom. You're gonna go 1, 2. Just go back and forth between those 2 strings, just 2 times. 1, 2, then put your middle finger on 16 of the third string from the bottom. Go back and forth between the third string from the bottom and second string from the bottom. Do that twice. Then what's gonna happen is you're gonna go up to 17 on the bottom, 19 on the second string from the bottom. Do that 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're gonna, with your middle finger, play 19 on the third string from the bottom. Ring finger stays on 19 of the second string from the bottom. Do that 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. But then on the last pluck, you play both strings and kind of slide off. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, slide. All right, I don't want to do it, but we have to play this whole solo part all the way through. Starting up from 20 and 19. This is gonna be so great. I'm so excited. 1, 2, here we go. And boom, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, slide. Was that right? I don't know. It seemed too easy. 9, 10, 11, 12, slide. Well, that was it. I mean, here's what I will say. We did play the notes. We did play the rhythm correctly. We talked about fingering a bit. It's like, I mean, it's a little afternoon, but I feel like it's 3 a.m. right now. I feel like I've been doing this video my whole life. So we're just gonna stop now.